Okay, let's get back into this here. So as the title of the stream is, talking about, we're going to do another short stream. We're going to do a little bit of Conceptis, about 30 minutes or so. Or that's the initial plan. Um, we'll do about 30 minutes of chatting, video uploads, and the like. And then about 8 o'clock, I'm going to hop in. I'm going to attempt Warframe. Uh, Whether or not that works or not is questionable, but you know, we'll see what we can do with it. So, um, so 30 minutes of Conceptus. We got ourselves a new week, so we'll start off with the pick and picks. So, um, okay, so, okay, make sure that these are off. They set it up for the uh, they have it set for the cookies, but I don't really keep cookies on for very long, so yeah. Hmm. Okay, that should do there. Now if I do 1 and 10 for these two here, then we can do 10 like so, and that's our, that's what we need to kind of have for both of these here. So there's that. Um, and then we got a 2 and 10 here, so we can do that. So we have all of this for the 2 and 10. That's the same. So there's that. Yeah, but with the 6 here, we can do that. 8 here would push this up 2 more there. And that's about as much as we can do there. Okay, well, if we got 8 on both sides here already because of what we did over here, then that means that we won't be able to have anything here for both these. I mean, it could extend all the way out there, but, we're not 100% sure. And same thing with this one. Can't be anything there because the 10 would only extend out to this point and stop. So, and with that in mind, then the 2 here would have to at least have 1 there. So that's something anyway. 2, 1, 2, and 5. That's a lot of spaces here. So 2, 1, 2, and 5. Okay. I can't really do anything with the 2 and 1, but with the 5, if I extend it out from the bottom like that, that means these 3 here would have to be the same. So there's that. Okay, well, we have at least 1 connection there. And then 2 could be there or could be there, but it can't be here, which means 4 here can't be there. So that's something at least. Oh, and well, I got the 6, so there's that, which means our 10s are done, so we got those are taken care of. Okay, with 4 here, we could either have the 2 down there or 2 up here, but everything else is out. So that's kind of helpful. This one has to be at least 2. Can't be the 3. And the 2 has to be there. Stop, and then the 10. So there's that. So the 4 can't go down there. Let's see. We got 1 here and 1 there to work with. That one's done. Okay, 5, 4, and 1. We could do 5, 4, and 1. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. We could do 1, 4, and 5. Then that means then we have 4 there, 3 there, and that works out for us here. Let's see what we can do to kind of capitalize on that a little bit more. I could still have 6 here, so this could be still a single 1. Same with this one. So can't really capitalize too much on this. What about over here? I can't connect there. That would make it a 7, which doesn't work. So that means that's out, and 1 has to be there for the 6. And then 2 here. And then 1, 2, 3 for those. Awesome. Okay. Same problem here. So 6 has to be down there. And that's a single 1. Ooh, but the problem is that I don't know. It could be 1, 1, 1, or 1, 1, 1, or it could be 1, 1, 1. Who knows? Or various combinations of them. 6 could be there, so I can't really do anything there. But I do know that this has to be the 2, so it's either 1 there or 1 there. And the 6 over here has to have at least that much. So these are blocked off there, which means I have to have a 6 there, and a 6 there, and then single 1s. So those 2 are gone, those 2 are gone. So, okay, 4, we got 2 there, and 2 are there, so all that's out, which means 8 is up there. 4 can't be there, so that's our 4. Our 6 is done here. So that means our 9 is over here. Okay. 4 needs a 5 there. Can't do anything there, which means I need a 6 there. Space, 2, space, and then don't know where the other last 2 is. Okay, this is going to be a single 1, so that's out. There's our 5. There's our 4, and then our 1. Okay, so we got part of our 4 there, and 1, so close those down. Oh, and we got another single 1 there, so we can close that one down. There's our 3 out of the 4 there, but don't know if it's one's there or one's there, not sure. So there's another single 1 there, 2's there. There's part of another 2 there, so you got 2, 1, and then another 2 somewhere, so middle 2's done. And this 2's done. 9 is done. 4 goes down there, and there's our 11. And 2's done. Which gives us the 6 there. 6 there. And 6 there. And then we got our 4. And then part of our 2. 4 goes out there. Single 1. Single 1. Single 1. There's our 2. But that's done. So that's a single 1. So here's our 4 there. And a single 1 there. 3's done there. 5 needs a 6, and there's our single 1 there. We have a 3 here. Single 1, 4, and 1. Okay, we need 2 and 1. That's done, and we got our second 1 there. There we go. We got a 3 here. And a 2 there. 2. This needs a 3. Got 2 there. We can't have a connection there, so we have 1, 1, and then a 2. And single 1's there. Got a 2 there, okay. Not sure where the 1 is in these 2 right at the moment. So I'll have to hold off on that for right now. And we have one more spot here. That's all we have left. So, and there's our 2 there. That's our last one there. And then of course we're all done with this one. So, okay, 6 is done. Okay, the 2's somewhere here. So the 1 here is done, and we need 1 more there. So that's all taken care of there. Our 3 is done there, and then we do a 5, and we're done with that. So we got those 2 done, and that one done, and our 2 here is done. Yeah, 2 there. That one's good. That one's good. A single one there, and then the 2. First one is done there. One is done there. Let's see. We need a 3, and then our 4 is done. And our 3 is done. I need one more there for that. And then we got our 1 there. And then I have a 1 there for this one. And that's blocked off, and there we go. Pick-a-pix is done. Okay. Let's check out the cross picks. Another easy one. Okay. Should be able to finish this up in the next 12 minutes. Did I even show the screen for the Pick-a-Pix? Probably didn't. God damn it. Sorry about that. I showed the completed product, but didn't actually show me working on it. Sorry about that. I got out of the habit, so. Okay, can't do that one. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Need that. 9 goes across here. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. And there's the last 2. Can't use that 3, so that's out. I have 2 more and 1 more group, so that's what we're going to do. Can't do anything more than that. Okay, that's not part of the 3. Let's see, 1, or we have 2, 5 there. 6 there. Or plus the 2, that would be 8. So I need 3 more there. And there we go. So either the 11 is this 2 here or these 2 here. Don't know which one. Let's see. 7 and 1 could be any of these. So we can't really do much there. This 3 can't work. So that means the 4 and 2 can't use this one. So it has to be this and that for it to work. Okay, well, we need this one and this one for the 7, but it could be this 3 here or those 2 there for the 7, so it's either or, so don't know. If it's either or, then it, you know, this one here won't make enough for the 8 and 2, so this one's out. It has to be those 2. And our 8 and 2 is done. Let's see. 9 still needs 2 more. Can't use that one, so there we go. 8 needs 3 more. Can't use these single ones, so there we go. Not sure what I can do with these yet. I mean, I still need 2 more groupings. Or 2 more groupings here and 1 more grouping there, which basically leads me to believe I can only use that one. And I need 3 more, so there we go. And same thing with this. I need 1 more and a single grouping, which has to be that one. So there we go. Let's see. 9 and 4. So I need 2 more, so obviously that can't be useful. 3 more there. Not sure. I think we'll have to hold off on these 2 for right now. Let's look at the verticals here, because we can definitely solve quite a few here. So 2 and 2, I just need 2 more with 1 more grouping, and there we go. 9 and 2, I need 10 and 3, so this one doesn't cut it, so it has to be that one. 9 and 2 is done, so it can't be that one. 11 and 2 is done, so can't use that. 7 and 3, I need 3 more and 2 separate groupings, so that one and that one. I need 2 more without grouping together or anything, so can't use that one, can't use that one, so there we go. Same with that, but there's only 2 left, so there we go. Ooh, I don't know if it's this one or that one. Can't really do much there. 2 more with a separate group. Well, separate group has to be that one, because these 2 were connected. So we can't use this one. Otherwise, we lose that one group. And I still need 2 more here, so there we go. Done with that column. 8 and 4, I need 3 more, so I have to use that one, which takes care of our rows there. So, and we need 2 more, but it can't be in a separate group, so it has to be this one. 9 and 2 is done, and I need 1 more there, and all done. Okay. So that's going to be it for our Conceptis video. for the time being. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down the recording here. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed that. Again, fairly shorter video than normal for the Conceptis. Normally I try to do an hour, but limited time tonight. Um, so I'm gonna go into some video uploads, and just chatting. So if anybody wants to chat with me, this is now the time. Um, so let me go ahead and stop recording. There we go. And let me bring up the YouTube studio, and let's work on getting um, some videos out there. So right now we have scheduled for the 9th. So let's see about trying to schedule. I got 5 videos of on 2 separate days. So let me try to schedule all 5 of these into the 10th. And I'll do that within the 30 minutes that I allotted for this. And then we'll switch on over to Warframe, start up a brand new video recording of it. And see how well Warframe works out. So, okay. Check out the video recordings. This was back in January, so let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's Calamity with Blackheart. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. I think we were trying to search for the hmm. go. Okay. Let's see, schedule that for the 10th. Set it for about 10 a.m. and schedule that one. Okay. Close down that video. Then let's see. Okay. Starting picture puzzles. Let's not use that one. I'll use that one because that was more of a thumbnail was showing more of a completed puzzle, and I don't really want to do that. Okay, recording date. There we go. Gaming, but not necessarily a standard game. Okay, scheduled for the 10th at 11. There we go. That one's scheduled. Then we have single player Terraria. Okay. Now let's see. What was I doing on this particular Terraria stream? Let's see. E-right. Right. Tried the old ones army. Don't think I really did. I can't remember if I did well with that one yet. No, I didn't really do very well initially. Hmm. Okay. Uh, meteorite. Let's see. Meteorite mining. And fighting the old. Old One's army. Okay. Okay, let's see. Use that thumbnail. Then there's that. Recording date was on the 6th. And looks like we're pretty much good to go. So again, we schedule this for the 10th. We set already for the 11 o'clock, so this one will be at 12 o'clock release, and there we go, scheduled. Okay. Let's see. Now we have 2 more videos to release, and then we'll switch on over to Warframe and see what has changed, because oh my gosh, you know, it's been a while since I played, so yeah. Okay. What did I do on this one? Like a pix. Okay. Okay. Finishing like a pix. And setting pix. Alright. Medium plus fill pix. Go. Okay, this was on the 7th. Okay, everything else is done there. Schedule that for the 10th, and we'll set it up for a 1 o'clock release. So that's scheduled. There we go. And one last video, looks like a Final Fantasy one. For Condor. Let's see. I think I was trying to grind for some armor on this one. Let's see. Let that kind of go. Let's see. I know. Okay. Let's see. Sailing. Armor. Sailing gold. Um, and then where were we again? Let's see. All right. On to Mount Nibel. Okay. There we go. 7. Good there. Scheduled for a 10th at 2 p.m. There we go. And scheduled. Okay, so that's going to be it for that. I'm going to go ahead and close down all this. Don't really need to be uploading any more videos than that. So I can close down that one. Don't really need that. Let's go ahead and bring up some Warframe, and then I'm going to switch my scene collection over, start up a brand new recording, and we'll see what we can do with this. So I shall be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere. Okay. Oh, Warframe. There we go. Well, welcome back, everybody. Well, or welcome me back. It's been a long time since I've touched Warframe in any significant amount. Um, about 5 months since I played the game, so there's been quite a number of updates to it. Um, I don't know how well um, Warframe is going to handle the internet here. I might have a lot of drop frames. I might have a lot of blurriness. So I might not necessarily have. I might lose connections to on certain missions. I might need to do a lot of solo ones. Uh, you know, I'm not sure. This is with the situation. Um, you know, uh, we're gonna have to see what what the internet can do here. Um, so let's we're gonna give it a test run here. Okay, tune into Nora's Mix Volume 9. Okay. Um, we don't necessarily need to worry too much about that. Okay, let's see. Um, clearly, I missed the anniversary, so, um, but, you know, they still sent me the glyph and the ephemeria, so, um, let's see. Arsenal tuning, okay. Dear, need tuning requirements. Ready for combat. Need time to go custom these changes. Process, etc. items are procured for you. I'm not quite sure exactly what they mean by the arsenal tuning, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see on that one, or see what they've adjusted. And this was fairly recent too, so hmm. Okay. Not sure what's going on there, but and then we have this upper. Have you noticed so sales appears all junctions have been recalibrated, or is unsure how or why this happened for a reason. Price related, the following items have appeared in your inventory, or is it certain the upper earned these somewhere along the line? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really need the Furious anymore. The fact that they gave it back to me is pointless. I mean, I've already had arbitrations and loss, so again, kind of pointless, but I mean, they're they're probably doing some recalibrations and whatnot, so a lot of endo, which is nice, and then of course an extra Warframe inventory slot is also nice. So, but we don't really need these anymore. Um, Not quite sure what this is all about yet. Um, Probably a new mission, so um, we'll take care. We'll delete all those. So, okay. Let's see. Um, let's see what we got here. Um, TennoCon 2025 merch pack. Countdown to TennoCon. Well, apparently I'm starting this back up with TennoCon fairly close by, but I'm not participating in it. Just don't have the time or money to consider it. Um, so celebrate Pride with new charity merch. Okay. I'm not seeing a drop frames yet, so far it's pretty good. Isle Weaver hotfix. Okay. Titanium Prime and Gar Prime return. Rhino Heirloom Steel Collection ending. Okay. Warframe and Jade City hot sauce. Okay. What's this community all about? Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting that they've added a community tab to it. So, okay. Let's see. We got the Nora's new Nightwave, which, um, who knows how long this is going to be, but obviously I got my work cut out for me to tackle to get all 30 levels. Um, so there's that. Cover stolen tries to take through the throne between eight claw spirals and the Viri. The thrice in the Donald Zone to exchange for rewards. With the signals will be unlocked as the community returns soon. Aha. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to really get to that. And even then, I'm not really that big on the Viri as it stands, but, you know, we can see what we can do on that. Um, let's see. Clan. Let's see. Clan log. Let's see. Galleon chamber. Not sure what that's all about, but um, okay. Doesn't look like anybody like officially left or anything along those lines, but um, seems like a lot of people have been having some rough times with connecting. And Blackheart's still at it, and he's up to MR23, so that's nice. Congrats to him for continuing to progress. I think the last time that I really gamed with him with Warframe, he was MR21, I think. So he's been putting in some work. So um, I still have my Lich that I still have to work on. I would imagine that he's, I mean, he's been, Blackheart's definitely been kind of expanding on that or working on that. Let's see. Okay. Main quests. Okay, no more new main quests. Last one being completed was the Hex, so. And let's see. It looks like there hasn't really been any new ones being added because, as you can kind of see, the laurel there, you know, typically represents, you're done with everything. So it doesn't look like they added any different side quests, which is on one hand, you know, good, but on the other hand, they've also been kind of adding. I think they added a new Warframe. Let's see. We still have Sight, Dante, Clairvaux, Lavos Prime is out. Okay. There's the Orexia and Temple. Okay. There's your early Prime. I was wondering when they would release her. Okay. So, I forget if I was kind of working on if I even started on Lavos Prime um, a while ago. Not sure. Um, okay, so let's see. Do I have? I have game notes, but I think I was kind of using that for other things beyond Warframe. Let's see. Did I have? Hmm, I don't know where I put. If I put Warframe notes, I don't know where I stored them at. Hmm. Let's see. Trying to see if I can find my Warframe notes that I placed somewhere. I'm just not quite sure exactly where I put them. Hmm. Oh gosh. Hmm. Okay, well, I guess I'll just have to see about doing a search for some my Warframe notes at a later time. Alright. Needless to say, you know, I do have some work to do because clearly I don't have, um, you know, clearly I don't have Love's Prime or Eureka Prime, and I'm not quite sure where I can find Temple or or Ixia. So she looks interesting, I must say. Okay, and what about Temple? Okay. Looks like we got ourselves a rock band Warframe of some form. Interesting. Where I can find them? Good question. But, you know, obviously, all in due time. All in due time. I'm just coming back into the game after months, um, so it's not too much of a surprise that, you know, I'm not gonna know. So, um, okay. Let's see. Um, just seeing if there is anything, um, you know, sometimes they have items that you can just kind of purchase with a credit. So just checking on that. And also, you know, you get to kind of see some of the new items as well. So, um, Prime Resurgence. Oh yeah. Titania Prime and Gar Prime. Don't think there's really, you know, obviously don't know if there's anything here that might be super useful for me right at this moment in time. I have both of the primes, so that's not that big of a deal. Um, but they've definitely been kind of bumping up the different skins and alike, so that's nice. A lot of different themes, okay. Hmm. Obviously, you know, for anybody that, you know, has like gotten all the Warframes and stuff like that, then obviously, you know, eye collection, you know, if they get any, you know, they can use to purchase this. So, so yeah.
Save your shot until you're sure of your target.
Okay. But I don't think I really need to worry too much about that for the time being. Um, Complete a mission with only primary weapon equipped. Okay, sounds good. It's been a while since I've tackled anything right at this moment in time, so do I have any primary weapons that needs leveling? No, it doesn't look like it. So, okay. Clear those out. Okay, let's see. Is there anything that I might have built and completely forgotten about? Yeah, a few things here. No Arcwing weapon slots. No weapon slots there either. Okay. Um, oh, right, incubator cores. I was trying to work on pets before I left. Corvix systems. Grab that one. Yeah, okay. Everything else seems pretty much ready to go. Ah, Corvix is done. The systems was the last one that I needed on that one. Okay, well, let's go and build Corvix then. Okay. Um, okay. Well, seeing that we have a new Nightwave, um, that one is going to be, giving um, some weapon slots there, and some forma and the like. So, um, we can worry about, um, you know, tackling this to the point where we can, get those again. Gas damage, okay. Mercy killing an enemy, doesn't matter. Capture missions, that's easy enough to do. Sabotage missions, easy enough to do. Um, yeah, we're not gonna be getting to this one yet. Plus weekly refreshes, so we're not gonna be taking care of that one. Okay, then we're going to tackle a sabotage. We're going to set it up to public. Um, and then we'll just, do an easy sabotage. There we go. And let's see if how well we handle this right at this moment in time. Will I be able to join others? I did join others. Okay. I'm definitely not the host. We do have we do have an MR1, so I'm gonna let them kind of um, I'm gonna kind of let them go.
Set the injector into overdrive to incinerate the toxin. The injector is now in an unstable overdrive. Keep the veneer away while it melts down.
Let's see. Let's head on over to the main mission here.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
All right, we can do that for the MR1.
You just destroyed a massive batch of Grineer toxin. Good work. Get to extraction.
Okay, looks like they're already kind of taking care of that one. And let me see about trying to find. Hmm. Okay, I don't really hear the cache, so. Oh, I'll take a sculpture. There and there. Grab that. If you want to enter the hidden room, you go to the sides. No, no cache there. Let's see. Oh,
You found a second cache. My readings indicate 1 more.
Okay, let's check the, most likely the, found the second one here. So let's see if the last one is near by the end. Although a lot of the lockers are kind of cleared up. Someone already kind of checked the side passages. So, hmm. Let's see. Sometimes the the it could be like up here. Oh, someone found it. Okay.
You found all the caches. All of
Okay.
the objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now.
Oh, do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go.
Another job well executed.
Um, ah, that was actually handled fairly well, all things considered. I wasn't necessarily kicked out or anything along those lines. Don't know what happened afterwards. Um, okay. I'll just. We need to finish. Oh, wait. I didn't necessarily need to worry about having primary weapon only. Doesn't really matter all that much. Hmm. Seeing a little bit of a graphical glitch there. 2 something. Hmm. But everybody's kind of, you know, we have multiple here, so, or they've already kind of, uh, high level or high-ish level 10.0, so we don't necessarily need to worry too much about, like, taking, making sure everything's pretty or anything along those lines, or, making sure that um we're helping out some fairly new players. So I keep on killing them quickly. How are we doing back here? Any problems? Nope. Okay. Time to go. Oh, I'm messing up. And there we go. Yeah, everybody's pretty much doing Nightwave on that one. Okay, we're going to be playing for another 30 minutes and then close on down. So the party does not stay, or I'm just getting kind of kicked by the host very quickly. Which, is fine. Let's see. Um, let's see. Did I need to level up any of my secondaries? No, and I need to sell off this Furus because it's pointless. Or it's pointless now. Or pointless for me right now. Okay, not much in terms of melee leveling either. So let's go ahead. Inventory. Furious. Don't need that. Goodbye. I wonder, did that free up a weapon slot? It did. Okay, well, I mean, I do have a weapon here that needs to be pulled, so let's grab that one. And we can start leveling that one up. So, there we go. And upgrade. Let's see. stance. We want the shimmering blight. Then we want prime pressure point. Prime reach. Let's see, what else can we put on there? Prime fury. And then, let's see. We can try to put in some toxin for some elemental damage there. We have 9 points. We are doing some impact damage, so let's start shedding some armor there. There we go. And that should do. Swap this guy out for this so that we can get a little bit of, you know, some scans in. Not much, but, you know, some. There we go. Take care of that. Add flapjacks. Okay. Oh, they are a level 1. MR1. Okay. This time play or new account. Seems like potentially new account or new player. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Like the chat window can be accessed with T. There you go. Okay. They're not asking any kind of questions. That's fine. We're just kind of let them go for the most part. I'm just gonna kind of support from afar. Oh, he found a cache.
Found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints. Remove the biocatalyst from the mixer to halt the Grineer poison's creation. Take care when destroying the biocatalyst cartridge. It is highly explosive. Good work. Now get to the injector.
I'm gonna see about looking for any other caches at this, near the very beginning here. I mean, he found one, so that's good. But, like the second might be around here for another one might be around here, for example. Hmm. Okay, don't really see one around there. Nothing down there. All right. Come on. Why am I not getting the... Uh, trying to get the... trying to highlight the resource here for them. Okay, there we go. So I can come and claim the resources, the Kubro egg for, specifically, you know. All right, there's nothing over here. Okay, or at least, I don't hear a cache, so, and most likely he got the egg, so we'll move on. Hmm. Okay, something down here. Hmm. He doesn't have, or at least he doesn't have a scanner yet, so. Uh, um, looking for other caches just in case we missed one. But it looks like we are good. Moving on with the mission. Okay.
Set the injector into overdrive to incinerate the toxin. We are going to destroy the injector by operating it at a dangerously high velocity. Keep the Grenier at bay until it melts down.
That might be the exit. I'm gonna hold off on that for right now. Nope.
You just destroyed a massive batch
Good.
of Grenier toxin. Good
Yeah, that's
extraction.
the direction of the Nice. Congrats.
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more.
Awesome. And got all of them.
Found all the caches. All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now.
Take that. Just so, if he doesn't already, if he's not already aware, you know, that there's stuff inside here too. I believe there was um, a symbol here, but I can't really remember where it is. Plus, I don't know if he even has the scanner to really deal with scanning in resources anyway, so I think we'll just move on with the next portion of the night wave. So, okay. And he moved on with his oh. Hmm. I wonder who this could be from. Thank you for the gift there, Vinny. Although it's for a short time. Hopefully um, the stream is holding up okay. Hopefully it's not too bad. Um, hopefully it's not too laggy or anything along those lines. So, but we're gonna switch on over to Titanium Prime. And we're really gonna give um, the stream a run for its money because we're going to go. Uh, we're gonna see how well this handles Titania void, and the Unco, or no, yeah, Unco capture. Let's see. Is our stream gonna hold up?
We received intel that somebody vital to
Okay.
enemy operations is
Yeah.
and capture them.
I hope we're ready for this.
Target located. Bring them in.
Okay, and
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
let's see how well. How well am I rusty on this? Yeah, it looks like I'm doing fairly well. You know, for everything considered. Oh, wrong way. There we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
54 seconds. Not bad. Let's see. Ooh, don't think I really need any of those though. But, yeah. Repeat the mission. Okay, apparently repeating the mission still does not work. That's fine.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy
Okay.
operations is here. Find them and capture them. Target located. Bring
No.
them in.
Move and strike. We have to win this. We fought with honor.
Okay.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Attack us and we will counter.
Oh, wrong way. There we go.
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Okay, that's number 2. Nautilus Prime. Okay. Looks like I pretty much have all of those already done, so. So, another relic that, you know, I don't necessarily need to have, but hey, just add it onto the pile. And this will be the last one for tonight.
Here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. You found a target. Capture them quickly before
Oh,
they escape.
missed.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point.
Oh,
Well done.
I'm messing up all over the place.
Move and strike. We have to win this.
There we go.
Another job well executed.
Okay, not bad, not bad. From the barrel, Saco Prime Neuroptics. Okay. Pretty sure I already have Zaku Prime, but and there we go. Got our sabotage missions done, capture missions done, and, primary weapon. Didn't really do the gas. Um, couldn't do the permanent weekly, but I mean that's fine. I mean, I didn't really have that much time to tackle this anyway, so those will be reset. Um, so we'll see what we can do next Friday. But
Let's get back to it.
so on my end, it didn't really look like I had too much of a difficult time, but it kept, but at the same time, um, when I came out of the party or I came out of a mission, like the group got disbanded almost immediately. I don't know if that's something that, um, like I'm coming out slowly and therefore the host disbanded it almost immediately and therefore I'm not really seeing it. I'm not sure if it's like the internet kind of kicking me out of the party like almost instantaneously when exiting, um, or what. I'm not sure. Um, but did um, you know I was a part of a party. It did hold up. I wasn't kicked out. I wasn't doing anything solo, so that's not too shabby. Um, so potential for collabing with Blackheart could be slightly higher, but again, um, with Fridays being, I'm gonna be working Fridays, so probably won't be able to join Blackheart until fairly late in the evening. Um, and even then, I don't know if I can necessarily join him in voice chat. Um, but potential collab a little bit more with him might be potentially possible. Um, don't know if I'm going to be able to do any kind of voice chat with him because, again, Discord on top of everything here might be a little, Discord voice chat might be a little too much, potentially. Um, I don't know how the quality was on this. Was I'm not seeing any drop frames, but um, looks like OBS is saying that I'm fine, but I don't know quality-wise how it held up on YouTube, and I don't know whether or not I'm adversely affecting everybody else here. You know, um, where I'm currently living, I don't want to necessarily cause problems to my brother and family. So, um, but I'll discuss that with him afterwards. But that's going to be it for tonight. I'm going to go and end it here. Um, short, like I said, short stream, testing stream to see how well Warframe holds up, and it seems like it's doing a pretty good job for the most part. So, but that's going to be it for tonight. So, check out the description down below for various links, um, such as my Discord. If you want to help me out, um, there's always the Patreon. Not sure if I have the donation link down there either, um, but that's possible if you're interested in that. Um, um, you know, like and subscribe would be absolutely fantastic for YouTube. Um, um, continuing to grow. So looking for continued support there. Um, and we'll just keep on moving forward there, folks. So I want to thank you all for joining me. Want to thank all the lurkers that were lurking. Um, you know, I want to thank Vinny, even though she didn't necessarily communicate with me from what I can see, other than the gift. But, I still want to thank her for that. Um, but that's going to be it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I catch you all next time. But until then, take care. Have a good night. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And I'll catch you strangers next time.